And I'm back. So done with another doctor's appointment, so I can go supercruise. If you're in the Capel, Dallas area and need a dentist, I would highly recommend Dr. Brandon Horton at Sandy Lake Dental. They've been our dentist for nearly 20 years, and they are really wonderful to work with and have been a great family dentist to have for our entire family. So there's a plug for them, and no, they're not paying me. I just love them. So here I am on regular, in just my regular driving mode. I'm about to put on my cruise control, the adaptive cruise control, so I can get my feet, give them a little bit of a break. This at least was a easy day, just the dentist, not my regular day of the hard doctor's appointments, but still I'm tired. It's Friday and it's been a week of doctor's appointments, so I'm ready for this week to be over. It's also been the first week of school and just getting back into the swing of things, and it's 150 melt your face off degrees in Texas here. Really it's 103, but it feels like 150. It's beautiful outside, but it's too hot. So let's see if we can go and super cruise and at least have some fun. Okay, kiddo, let's stay away from the street. This place is thriving. You're looking for a place to move. Capel looks like a great place to have kids at. It's a really pretty city too. One thing you'll get to see is a lot of the Metroplex with me, just because I drive all over to go to my different doctors. I have to go to a lot of specialists, and they're all over, and it just happens to be wherever they are at. Not so much that they're close to me, but they are the specialists that I need. So that means I get to drive a lot more than I want to. And again, that's why I picked out my 2024 GMC Acadia. That's why it has all the features, including the supercruise, if you want to say it the right way. I like mine, SupaCruz, because it allows me to not have to do so much of the driving. Right now I have it on adaptive cruise, so it is following slowly behind the people in front of me, which I don't believe we're in a school zone, but it's nice because there are a lot of kids around. Now, if these people turn off, this car is going to fly, which we don't need it to do. So I just turned off my adaptive cruise, and I'm going to turn, and we are about to get on to 121, which is SupaCruz. Whatever you want to call it, it works with supercruise. So that is going to allow us to drive on there and show off. Oh, look how busy it is too, people. We're going to have some fun. Let's see what happens. Alright, supercruise unavailable when I hit it. Alright, I'm going to scoot over. Try it again. Supercruise still unavailable. I'm going to watch my road. Bring it up to 70 miles an hour. SupaCruz is on. It turned to green. So my steering wheel, the light turned green, and I can see the green light on my heads-up display. It's wanting to move me over a lane, but I know I'm about to get on to 35 and then on over to George Bush, so I'm not going to let this change lanes because I've got a lot of major roadways we're going to take today. So we are about to take the, not Denton, but to Dallas exit. And SupaCruz is not going to allow me to stay on or it shouldn't, because it's not going to know which way to go. But we want to make sure we are in the Dallas lane, which I believe we are, yes. So we'll stay in this lane, and we'll test out SupaCruise, but I believe it should turn itself off. So far, still green. Does it know it's in its own little exit? I don't know. I like my life. Don't make me die. Okay, is it going to follow the lane? It did, folks. It did. Okay, so it's taking me on the exchange with a green light, and we're going to get in stop and go traffic up here. So get ready. This is what happened yesterday. Whenever we got in the stop and go traffic, SupaCruise was on, and it did turn red just now. SupaCruise unavailable. Okay, fair enough. This is crazy Dallas traffic at 3 o'clock, 3:51. Okay, it's not 3, it's nearly 4. So that means that on a Friday, everybody's trying to get out of town. And that sound was telling me my fuel level is low. So I appreciate that, because sometimes just having it on the dashboard is not enough to remind me to get my fuel, because I need a bonk in the head every now and then to remind me to do something. Unfortunately, SupaCruise won't fill my gas tank up. We need to figure that one out. Kind of like those jet fighters, you know, the guy flies up next to him, they somehow fill them up with gas. Maybe we could, like, in traffic, have some kind of gas tank pull up beside you and fill us up while we are in the stop and go traffic. Hey, there's an idea for somebody. You can make a mint. We got Apple Pay. Come on, people. How hard can it be? You're welcome. I had to get a percentage. I came up with the idea. You heard it here first. I'm full of it, let me tell you. Full of it. I mean, ideas. That's what I meant. And it. Haha. So we're actually merging together. This did not do a really great job of telling us that. The lanes here are terrible. Oh, there's our arrow. Okay. So now then we know to move over. I don't believe SupaCruise is available here. No, it is not. Centers can't find the lanes. Let's see. And SupaCruise is unavailable. We've got somebody pulled over. I want to be careful here too. I put my auto cruise back on, the automatic cruise control. It will follow behind the person in front of me, keep me between the lanes. I need to keep my hands on the steering wheel though. It is going to do a really good job of keeping me inside the lanes, but it is not SupaCruise where it is driving itself. SupaCruise means it is driving itself. And you just need to keep your eyes forward and pay attention, but you are on relaxed driving at that point. Automatic cruise control means that it is going to slow down if someone slows down in front of you. If they stop in front of you, it's going to stop. Do more things like that. But it is not completely in control, where SupaCruise is more in control and you are just a passenger who needs to be paying attention. Disabilities, it has helped me have less work on my feet. I have issues with my legs where they don't respond as quickly and as much. I can completely work the pedals just fine, but I get fatigued, so I have trouble with long distances, and this allows me to be able to drive longer distances because my feet are getting fatigued, going back and forth between the gas and the brakes. So if you have trouble with that and have not been able to travel a lot, I would highly recommend any of the GMC products that have the SupaCruise in it, because it would give you a lot more freedom. I know their trucks have it. I'm thinking most of their cars or SUVs are starting to have it. I'm not well versed in that, but I think I saw the other day that the Terrain is now going to have it as well. I highly recommend SupaCruise. I think it is one of the best things they've come up with. Okay, SupaCruise coming on. SuperCruising. Alright, it's saying it's going to move me over, so I'm going to let it do its thing. It's going to want to move me all the way over. I don't have a long way to go, so we'll see. I don't want to be in the don't shoot me lane. This is Dallas on a Friday at 4 o'clock, so let's not get in the don't shoot me lane, please. So actually this is pretty chill traffic for a Friday afternoon, getting into rush hour. Give it another 30 minutes and this will be packed wall to wall, and you will definitely not be cruising at this kind of speed, which is 67, 68 miles an hour, which is actually pretty surprising. Okay, SupaCruising to come back over. Go any further over. Alright, so it's been a pretty chill day. Going into the weekend. Not a lot more going on, but I'm glad to see SupaCruise is working again. Very thankful that it was just a reset, apparently, from whatever else was going on. We'll fill up with gas and we'll take you on another adventure soon. Thanks for riding with us. Have a great weekend.